YouTube, this is Debbie. I want you to ignore the fly that is flying around here. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I apologize. I am going to do a setup for my week. This is my Franklin Covey Charlotte and the Coral. I've been using it for about 2 years now, I think, or a year and a half or so. I'm not sure. This is my little fall cover. Hang on. Take this out of here. These are the Polka Dot Posy seasonal inserts. You can find her on Etsy. And I really like her. I've been using these for about 2-3 years now. And I really like them. When I get done with the weeks, I just throw them away. I don't keep all this stuff. I don't need it. This is my monthly view. I really like these because they're already decorated and I don't have to decorate them. I put these little football stickers, and those are about the only stickers I use. I live in a college town. Well, I live in College Station where the A&M University is, and college football is a huge, huge deal here. I am not a football fan. I have never been a football fan. But when I work on Saturdays, I need to know when there's an in-town game because I can't get home. A 15-minute drive can take me 2 hours in that football traffic. So I try to remember on game days in town not to leave the house. So I put stickers on the calendar just as a little visual reminder that that's a bad day to leave. I use my monthly calendar for just about everything. I've got my labs here, my doctor's appointment, my Bible study times. I've got down here when the Christmas countdown starts, and that would be this week. I've got my holidays. I've got my most of my bills come automatically out of my account, so I write those down so they don't sneak up on me. And on my weekly view, on this top column here, those are appointments and events. Those are my auto pays coming out. On this second one here, this is my crafting things that I want to get done for that week. This is this third one is for my housekeeping, and I go through there and I put my weekly home blessing. I put my if we're in the bathroom zone there, I've got on like wipe the tile walls, just a little something that I can do every day that makes my life easier. I've got put out the trash, bring in the trash cans. On this row, when she sends you these inserts to print, you have an option on this row to get it with the little meal planning words or without. It'll have just like a little banner there. It has a little cook pot and meal planning on this one. I just leave that on there because that's what I use it for. This bottom row here, most of the time I don't use it. Sometimes I do. Right now I'm using it because I have I'm doing my fall focus right now. So every day I put a little something I can do in that row to celebrate fall. Let's see, where am I at? Let me see. This is last week. I dropped the ball on Friday. No, it looks like I dropped the ball on Thursday. Did I do any of that stuff? Yeah, I did go to the shop. I highlight things as I do them. And I had a little brain freeze here. I started writing the meals down in the bottom, but you know, when your ADHD kicks in. I have tried the Happy Planner, and I love it. I keep buying them. They're so pretty, but my mind gets confused, and I run back to what I know, and this is what I know. I've been carrying a planner for almost 40 years now. I've been ADHD my entire life, and I have learned how to deal with it. I see a lot of people that never learn to deal with it, and this is not the ring planner I've been carrying. I got an old beat up ring planner. It's so ugly. I carried that thing for 30 years, and then this planner craze came out. Now I own 100 of them, but I keep going back to the 7 rings because that's what I know. I don't poke the bull. If it works, don't. Anyway, today I'm going to set up my week, and I'm going to show you how I do this. And if you have ADHD, this will probably help you. The only thing that I need to remember during the week is look at the book. I don't always remember to look at the book, but that's what makes it work. This is my I just made a new one because these get funky after a while and they have to be replaced. I have everything that I need to do in the morning before I leave the house. I have everything I need to do in the afternoon and before I go to bed. And I check these off every day. I was making one of these for every week, and that gets tedious. So here's what I do now. I write this out in permanent pen, and I check it off with my friction pen. And this is why I take my heat gun at the end of the week and I'm ready to start over. And that's why I use the friction over here and the permanent over here, so I can use these over and over. Now, the ink disappears, but it is still there. And after a while, that friction pen will not check off over those anymore. So periodically, you have to make a new one. And I just put the little pumpkin up top so I could find it, because by the time Halloween's over, I'll have to make, go away fly, I'll have to make another one. And I forgot to make the little slitties in here. Now, I love the Day on 2 Pages that Franklin Covey comes out with. They just make me so happy, but things sneak up on me. I have to have a week at a view. Things just sneak up on me. I don't see them coming on them Day on Pages. But my wonderful daughter, Rebecca Meyer, she has an Etsy shop, and she made me and on the Day on 2 Pages, that big one where you take notes, I don't take notes. I don't use those, and they go to waste, and it bothers me. So she made me a day on a page, and she dated them. She's awesome. I love these, and I'll show you how I'm going to set this up too. But I put those in the month right behind my weeklies, and then I keep this here with little things sticking out as a page marker for the next week. But right now I'm going to set up the week. And this video may be long. I'm sorry. If you don't want to watch it, you can always turn it off or flick off, but don't leave nasty comments. They don't do any good with me. And I have an index. I just number them, and then I put the little number on whatever tab that is, except for my week setup, and that one I have fixed where I can just pop it out, because I take these out every week to use them. This is my brain dump trigger list. This comes from ViennaOrtezPlans.com. It's a free printable she has, and it's awesome. I love it. I use it every week. And then here are 10 tips for better time management. It's also a free printable of hers. This one, 10 tips for better time management, is really good. Especially down here where it says remove distractions and take mental breaks. But anyway, this is my weekly setup. This is what I do every week. This is my little fly lady thing. So what I do is I take my friction pen, and I'm gonna have to tilt this, and I go down here to my house section, and on Monday I sweep, mop my zone. And this week we're in the master bedroom, and there won't be any mopping in there, so it's just sweeping. On Tuesday we collect all the trash in the house, every trash can, the little trash can I keep in the back seat of my car. Wednesday is Jose's bath night. Yes, I said the B word, boo-boo, I'm sorry. And Thursday is, we don't have a lot of laundry in my house. This week, this coming week, I'm gonna do John's laundry. Because he does his own laundry, but it smells better when I do it. Friday, we polish all the surfaces. And if I'm in the kitchen, that's the light switch cover, that's the front of the microwave, that's the front of the cabinets. We're in the master bedroom, so that'll be mirrors, light switch covers, stuff like that. Saturday, we check the oil and the water in the car. And we I guess I've got Saturday and Sunday on there. That's confusing. Okay, then I go over here, and on Sunday here I've got a little note here in my to-do list that I have a doctor's appointment the next morning, because Monday's my day off and I don't get up, and if I don't have a note reminding myself before I go to bed I have a doctor's appointment the next morning, I'll zone out and forget, because that's what I do. Okay, on the weekly plan, first thing it says is to put my shop hours, and I do this every week. I've been doing it for years, but I still forget things if I don't check. Like the shop hours, I'm real bad about forgetting that. So these are my, I have a salon, so these are my hours that I work. I'm on partial disability, so I'm going to take these out. I'm on partial disability, so I don't work a full day, but I do work different hours each day, so I have to put, let's see, this coming week I've got, so I'll probably be there till 1 at least. Thursdays, I'm there to at least 12. Fridays, I'll be there till about 12:30. Saturday I am off, and Sunday I am off. Okay, let's see what's next. Shop hours. I'm going to go back to my monthly view, and I am going to check and see what's coming up this week. I have BSF at 7 o'clock. That's our Bible study fellowship. Christmas countdown starts. I've already put that on here. 24th. get paid. Yes, I spelled that wrong. I'll do that. And the 25th is Rudolph Day. So I'm going to put that here. And if you belong to OrganizedChristmas.com, then you know what Rudolph Day is. I love the days. We have Rudolph Day, Great Pumpkin Day, and Hippity Hoppity Day. We have one day a month and Turkey Day. We have one day, like for Rudolph Day, it's the 25th of each month, and for Hippity Hop, it's the first Sunday. And anyway, you prepare for that. You do something for that holiday that day. You know, you might light a candle, read a story about it, watch a movie, but you do something. Rudolph Day this year, let's see, what am I going to do for Rudolph Day? I think I'm going to do another birdhouse. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm making little birdhouses. I've always wanted a Christmas village, but I am too cheap to buy those Lemax or those Studio 58s. Those are just way out of my wheelhouse. Let's see, there are no vents. I've got my zones down. Let's see. Day specific reminders. Oh, Sundays. Sundays, I rest. I plan next week. And I sort my pills. I have my pills in one of these little calendar boxes because I'll forget whether I took them or not, and then I'll think I took them and I'll be afraid to take them again, and then I'm in trouble. My AM PM trackers, I finished that. Do I have any auto drafts this week? Let's see. Not this week. Okay, yay. Let's see. Card reminders, birthdays and anniversaries. Do I have any birthdays or anniversaries this week? Let's see. Back here in my events. See. Nope. No events. Errand day. I do need to go to the post office. Jose's bath night is on there. Oh, laundry. Yes, right. I'm going to wash Jose's beds. My little Chihuahua has got a bed in every room. I don't know, and he buries things in it. I give him a piece of food and he buries it in one of those beds, and they get pretty stinky pretty fast, so we have to stay on top of washing Jose's beds every week because they just get nasty if we don't. Do I need to pick up any product for clients? No. Home blessing, done it. The week's projects list. Three goals for the week. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we're working on this week. I've been trying to do this new thing where you have 3 goals for the year, you have 3 goals for each month, and then you have 3 goals for the week. Right now, I don't really have a goal, but for this week, I think I'm going to try to get that birdhouse done. Oh, no, I'm going to make a Halloween one. I'll make a Halloween birdhouse. No, that's That won't work. That's Rudolph Day. That's got to be something Christmas. Okay, we'll do a Christmas birdhouse. Let's see. This is the last week. I need to finish my little treat bag. So they need me to make tags. I'm making little favors for all of my clients. I think I haven't done one in here. Let me see. Here's one. I made these. You slide one of those little mini, where it's got an opening here, and you slide one of those little mini candy bars in it. I think they're cute, and it's made out of this. It's made out of this wired ribbon. Anyway, I've got them all finished except for the tags. I need to finish. Oh, and I need to buy candy while I can still find them. So I'm glad I looked at that. Let's see, what else do I need to get done? I want to work on my Christmas cards. I have just about finished my Christmas cards. I just need to put a stamp on the front and a stamp on the back. And I need to be more specific on that because I will, when I do a general thing like that, I usually don't do it, but if I specify a part of it, I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm more likely to finish it, so I'm going to put stamp front of the Christmas cards. Because in my mind, that'll be something quick and easy. And once I get going on them, I'll probably polish them off. But I build things up in my mind and make them more difficult than they are. And if I'll put a simple step down here to do and break it down into steps over 2 or 3 days, I will knock them out, and it won't take me a lot of time to do it. I could do that on Rudolph Day and then do me a Halloween birdhouse. That might be fun. Let's see, on Monday I'll be working on, I have errands and working on my Bible study. And I have Bible study the evening, so I don't know if I'll have time to actually do a craft. I'll have to think about that and come back to it. Fridays is one of my hardest days at work, Thursday and Friday. And I only work a half a day, but like I said, I have a disability and it wears me out. And Friday, I will come home and fall asleep and sleep the sleep of the dead until the evening because that's how I roll. Let's see, what Friday, something simple. Well, I know. We'll stamp the inside. Okay, and that will polish off the Christmas cards. They will be done. Then I can start addressing them next week. Now, let's see, I need, and during the week, different things come up, and I add stuff to this every week. I might need to take some shampoo to the shop. Well, I do need to take some shampoo to the shop. Let me write that down. I bought it the other day and I forgot to take it to the shop, and I was totally out by the time I got done working. And I start writing something and my brain wanders and I start writing something else, and that's just part of the ADHD. Let's see. This week we're in the master bedroom. I washed my bedspreads last week. I need to clean my ceiling fan. I think that's all I need to do on those two lists. Let me brain dump here a minute. Healthcare. Doctor, I got, okay, I don't need labs for that. Things to do, finances, waiting for, communications, projects, planning, significant other, meetings, no meetings, family, children, post office. I need to mail Novus, creative ideals, clothing, pets. I've got Jose's bath and his bed. Let's see. Got my appointments, okay. I've got that list done. Okay. Now, I'm in the master bedroom this week, so I need to clean the ceiling fans. Need to wipe down all the mirrors. Let's see what else. Need to hang up my laundry. I'm real bad about just throwing it on top of the dresser. Let's see. I need to organize my tall bookcase. I need to dust around the door frames. And my window sills. I don't ever remember to do that, and they get pretty dusty. And they get little cobwebs in them, and we don't like the cobs. Saturday is a play day. I do not work on Saturday or Sunday. That's a lie. I'll probably wind up doing something. And I'm trying something new now. I broke down my home blessing hour to where I do a little thing each week, but I've got where I've been doing it on Saturday. And if that continues to work for me, I'll stop putting it across the top here. But if I don't put it across the top here, then I forget to do it. So I'll put that there. Okay. Meal planning, my nemesis. Let me think. Let me go back here to my list. Where's my meal planning list? See, I took it out and I forgot to put it. Oh, here it is. What you doing way up here? See, those little tabs come in handy. Okay. This is a list of everything I make. I have this in my computer, and if I come up with a recipe that I really like, then I will put it on the list. I write them in, and then I'll go through and put them back in the computer. And I highlight the really good tasting ones in yellow and the really easy ones in red. Let's see, we haven't done black bean chili lately. It's easy, and I got the stuff. I have a food storage closet, so I'm pretty well stocked up on anything I need. We haven't done chili and hot dogs for a while. I'm gonna put that on Friday. If you gotta learn to spell. Let's see. We could bake chicken. That would make John happy. Let's see. Something simple. Oh, brain fart. Hang on. I'm gonna put my black bean chili over here. And I'm gonna erase that because that is a Bible study night. So we need to do something easy. So we're gonna have tuna sandwiches on Monday. So I need something else. It's gonna have to be something that involves chicken because I'm getting really low. Oh, I got a pot roast. I think I'm gonna do that pork roast with some carrots. And I'm gonna do him in the slow cooker. Use up that pork roast. Okay, and Saturday, there's a new recipe I've been wanting to try, and I think I'm gonna do that one. It's called sombrero casserole. It's I think it's like hamburger and black beans and taco seasoning and I'm not sure. I can't remember the recipe off the top of my head. And then you put cornbread mix on the top of it and you bake it in the oven. Sunday is going to be a yo-yo night. You're on your own. Okay. So I have my week laid out. Now, I'm not going to do it right now, but before I go to bed at night, I go and look at this and then I go and do my week here. Let's see. What is today? I have no clue. Let me see. What is today? Today's the 27th. There we go. 28th. These are the pages that my awesome daughter made for me. And I need to, that's a 24, okay, I need to take those out. Those aren't any good anymore. And like I said, I don't keep this, I throw it away because that's just 24. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Today's the 27th. Tomorrow's Sunday, that'll be the 28th. Okay, that's right. I'm tracking. And let's see, tomorrow is not a work day. Normally, I would put my commute time here, and then my list of clients, and then my commute time home. And I try to break things down hourly. You know, like I would have down like an hour on the computer, and I would put 1 hour computer set timer. This is just a list of honeydews here for me, things I want to get done. Right down here, I would write prayer lists because, you know, stuff comes up and I tell people I'll pray for them and then I forget. And I just remembered one. And up here I usually like to divide that. And then these are my my must do's, and these are my wanna do's. And before I go to bed tonight, I will list the things I have to do, then list the things I want to do. Tomorrow, I want to go to Renaissance Festival. And I must pick up a turtle necklace for my granddaughter. And I need to organize my holiday jewelry and hair bows, and yes, I have a problem. I've actually got a pretty extensive collection of both of them. Okay, so that's my oh, and I'll show you my dividers I made. These will go over from year to year, but I made this one for October. This is my November one. This is my December one. All the rest of them are in storage, and after as a matter of fact, I'll probably pop the first 3 months in here, and I'll be printing out my new calendar pretty soon because I already have appointments in January, and I need to I'll just go ahead and put the tabs in here with a sheet of paper in between them for my upcoming appointments that are already made. I've already got doctor's appointments, and they like to plan 6 months out on me. So anyway, that's my week's plan in my Franklin Covey Charlotte, which I love.